So today we got a pretty interesting modded tower concept in that the upgrades for that tower and its pads is based on original upgrades already in the game. However, each upgrade chosen is relative to any of the tiers of the monkey. So for example, I could pick any tier 1 existing monkey, tier 2, tier 3, you get the point. This was an idea originally from 2D and his modder Jane, and in fact, they reached out to me to see what I want to create as a tower, because they had a YouTuber battle to see who could come up with the strongest tower. So go check out his channel and his respective video on that. So in this video, I'm going to be showcasing that tower in a very interesting way that you'll see in a second. Very interesting art over on the right side here. But yeah, before that, let me show you all the upgrades that I chose for each tier and a quick explanation for, I guess, why. So here you see all 5 upgrades that I chose for each respective tier. And let's just start off with the, well, base monkey, which is a super monkey. That's pretty self-explanatory, shoots really fast, has long range, need I say more. And for tier 1, I went for a really cheap option, more attacks that shoots 10 projectiles. So I was thinking, if the super monkey shoots 1, well, we could extend the amount of projectiles, right? For tier 2 upgrades, I decided on large caliber, because right now all the projectiles did 1 damage, so I was thinking this upgrade would make every projectile, like, do either 7 damage or plus a lot. And then for tier 3, I went for cluster bomb, because, well, why not have every projectile split into 8 after it goes off? So that's up to 8 times the damage. Who doesn't want that? For the tier 4, I was thinking, why not more attack speed? So artillery battery is a 4x attack speed buff, with another x4 on top of that with the ability, so x16 at best. Also extra bad damage, which is nice. And lastly, to top it off, I decided to go for the Inferno Ring, because this has a massive damage meteor attack and also shoots really fast, so why not top off that massive projectile and attack speed with the tier 5 like this? So you might already have an idea of how broken that would be, and that's why I'm jumping over to a modded boss battle here to see just how good it is truly. So this is Elite Bloons on indoor pools, and yeah, I'm gonna try to see like if this can take it down with main DPS. So seeing as the price of my tower are just pretty much relative to the tower cost, this thing is gonna get OP really quickly. So I'm not going to upgrade everything at the same time just yet, but we'll start slow. So how about a tier 1 first? So the super monkey should shoot in 10 directions, right? However, as you see, it's only going to get that much damage if it's right on top. So right now, it's not going to do a whole lot. We'll make sure to give it a lot of buffs too. This, and how about jungle drums? Also, we got to make sure we don't die to things that leak. So how about recursive cluster? And yeah, I'm not sure if I want to pull the trigger on the large caliber just yet. Maybe we'll see how the damage goes first. Still, just hit 1 skull. Hang on. Just gonna do a couple of selling shenanigans here. Hopefully we don't die. Okay, I'll just buy another cluster bomb. It seems a bit sketchy. Oh, also, I forgot camos. Camos are leaking. Okay, right now, though, the ISAB is doing pretty good. Multiple hundreds of DPS. The problem is, again, if Bloons starts getting out of range, then might need a bit of extra help, but this looks good so far. We're able to clear out all the clumps there. I could even use bendability too, but I don't think the downtime would be worth it. Looks like we're leaking. That better not kill me. Thank you. Hang on. Should I do another recursive? Yeah, let me get this next, quickly. Before I die. There we go. This should guarantee nothing gets through. Are you kidding me? 35 lives. Well, surely it won't get through now, right? I'm gonna hope not. So let's go ahead and get back to farming. It looks like, yeah, this thing can do pretty much all the damage. It's like a little tax zone at home, and for much cheaper, which is cool. So yeah, GG's for tier 1. We'll go ahead and keep this tower here for now. And then, yeah, maybe we'll need tier 3 for tier 2. We'll see. So while we're farming up, it should be interesting to see if this tower can handle even the mid-50s rounds on its own. Take a look at 49 here. Feels like we're getting pierce capped. I think we survive this. Yeah, I can't quite detect balloons in that range, but hey, the lifespan of it feels like it's just barely long enough to reach, so yeah. I'll just get one extra bomb to be super safe. Now, the cool thing with having such a broken tower like this is that you can farm greed like crazy mad and still end up being fine for a tier 2 here. So here we go. I'm definitely gonna buy this thing. Now, apparently, according to the modder, this does not give 7 damage, but rather it's plus 3 because of how the sniper works. From tier 1 to tier 2 sniper, it's 4 to 7. So that's how it's coded. So I don't think just this one upgrade is going to be enough to do a gargantuan amount of damage. I guess before I go for tier 3, though, gotta give it an overclock somehow. Yeah, here's the overclock. It's still not looking too good, is it? Actually, no, it's a couple thousand DPS, but I mean, I don't think it's fast enough, and I think it spawns a bunch of BFBs, right? Oh, yeah. This is going to kill us. So I'm just gonna go for cluster bombs now, okay? And let's see. Game just got suddenly 10 times more laggy. Gee, I wonder why. What's going on here? Okay, yeah, that cluster bomb just, I think, X8'd our damage. Look at that. It's not even full speed, and it's racking up tens of thousands per second. And yeah, I think I chose pretty well for my tier 3, did I not? Like, think about it, guys. 10 projectiles every, like, 0.1 seconds. However fast the Suzuki shoots. With 7 damage, or rather 5 damage or something like that, 4 damage, and reading 8 of those after every shot. So, yeah. No wonder it's so laggy, and this might honestly be enough to beat tier 3 as well. We are going to God boost this thing, by the way. See how this is? I might expect this to be able to solo tier 5 Bloonarius. We shall see. Just take a look now that Bloonarius is gone. Yeah, it's shooting at hypersonic cluster bombs. That's why it's doing so well. So let me just go ahead and nuke those BFBs there. And yeah, we don't even need any of these back here. So from what I see here, it just seems like the new upgrade overrides the projectile of the previous upgrade. So I think for artillery battery, we might start getting just more explosions, which are pretty much equal to cluster bombs. Inferno Ring, I'm actually not sure if it would take the meteor or if it would take the normal attack. If it was the meteor, I think tier 5 elite won't have a chance, but we'll see. So who's ready to see the tier 3 elite damage? Here we go. I'm not sure if I want to buy artillery battery yet, but we'll definitely start ultra boosting too, by the way, just to spawn even more of these guys. Seems like damage is not quite fast enough for tier 3, so yeah, we're not even getting an eighth of the damage though, so let's just go ahead and X for the damage, and then X16 when the time is right. And yeah, it's about to get even leggier, folks. Nothing I can do about it. Now, is that actually X4 the damage? Because it feels like that's going way faster than it should. Hang on a second. This is not X4 damage. This is way more. I wonder why it's doing so much without the ability even. Just keep that in mind. Each frame, it's going up 10,000. Oh, I think I know why. It's the extra bad damage, right? Or, yeah, the main attack already does more damage to bads. I forgot. Artillery battery has that thing. But is that really the reason why it did so much damage there? I mean, if I recall the stats for it, it was like, what, +4, +5 or something like that? So maybe that's like double the damage from what it originally did. So yeah, makes a bit more sense in that case. But even then, wow, do you see that? Yeah, someone tells me we might need a bit more than a tier 5 elite to be able to challenge this thing. You know, while I was thinking which upgrade was best, it didn't even come to mind about the extra bad damage of the artillery battery. I was just thinking of the main attack speed, so that's a bonus. We'll try to see. I'm not even gonna continue to ultra boost this guy because I want to see if it's just enough. Should give us a good idea of what we're looking at. So wait for it to get in range before we start activating the bombard. But you see the bad right underneath, instant annihilation. So wait for Bloons to be on top. You'll notice when the bombs start disappearing. So there we go. Maximum damage at the moment. We'll slow it down a bit. Again, this is pre-ability. I think I'm just gonna activate it just to show you guys. X4, let's do it. You know, I probably should have chose Trivaldo over Ben here, because if I had the life potion, I could pretty much keep this at full uptime. But right now, I think the artillery battery has a pretty... am I really dead DTs? Hang on. I think we're fine, but just to be super safe, Impale, Super Glue. You know, I don't even feel like waiting much longer for tier 5, and you guys probably don't either, so I think before we kill tier 4 here, I'm just going to go ahead and check out the Inferno Ring. Be warned, this could pop real quickly. So 3, 2, 1. Let's start spawning meteors, guys. And let's see how much we're doing. All right. So each frame, like 20, 30,000. There's a lot of meteor balls. But what is it doing exactly? It's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, not that it should matter since it already does so much damage. But I wonder if these Inferno meteor balls are like the cross path damage or the normal damage. Because it does 700, but you can get 1,000 if you cross path it properly. It's GG for tier 4 Bloon here. So now we can kind of see how it's working exactly. So it's still shooting at the bombs. I think the Inferno Ring is just a secondary attack. Also, it does look like sawdust on top. Maybe that's why it's doing so much damage. But yeah, slow it down and see for yourself what it's doing. I think it's shooting 10 meters at once. That's from the Mortax, I think. And it's still shooting the main attack, which I think is unchanged. It's just, yeah, we get this extra insane seeking meteor damage. Can't say I'm disappointed with my choice. It's probably hard to find much better of a tier 5 combination, I would say. Now, once again, BADs are a good indicator to see how much damage we're expected to do against the boss. So yeah, use tier 5, fellas. Honestly, not as much damage as I thought, but if I activate this ability, we're gonna get even more meteors. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it right now to light the entire map on fire. You know, the cool thing too is that even if Elite Blooners does get out of range, the global, or the Inferno Ring is a global attack, so we're still going to be doing mass amounts of damage. And now that it ran out, damage is weakening a bit. Okay, maybe we should consider ultra boosting this guy, or god boosting this guy. I think it would certainly be fun to see, yeah, how much damage can it do at its maximum core. So if I can get the game to run, please. There we go. True Sun God activity, guys. So once I get the cooldown back, you'll see for yourself. You can kind of already see, though, that the passive True Sun God buff is coming into play, because that gives you a, like, 40% attack speed increase, not to mention the extra damage we're getting. Looks like the ability is about ready, so who's ready to see Bloonarius just lose half its HP in 1 second? Ultra Boost, Battery, and Homeland, let's get it. 1 FPS time, fellas. And yeah, each frame, now we're getting 100k. That's what we're looking at, guys. Will be kind of interesting to see how quickly the HP would fall real time if the game wasn't laying this hard. But nothing I can do. And I think the artillery battery ability ran out, but that's just in time for us to take down the last bits of Bloonarius. So yeah, looks like we got it before I even turned the bend. That's why, again, I only went inside the God Boost it for the funsies. And that's gonna be a GG. 68 million pops on our custom tower here. So close to greatness. If only Bloonarius had a little bit more HP. As expected, that tower got a bit wild, and it's glad we put it against something that could get close to it in the Elite Bloonarius. So yeah. Thanks again to 2Adidas Modder for allowing us to see how my custom tower turned out, and that's it. See you next time, guys.